So I've been working on fixing the foundations of mathematics since 1983. So from the death of arithmetic to the maths of divine India. India and China used to lead the world in mathematics and be the world's leading economies. India, around about the year 1, had around about a third of the world's GDP, which is absolutely remarkable, and I'm sure that very few people in India realise that you used to be such an economic superpower. So I'm going to be sharing maybe some painful truths in a country that invented our mathematics system. And the painful truth is that Indian students have ranked second last in a global test out of 74 countries. It's better to know nothing than to know what ain't so. So India's definition of 0 as a number and integer arithmetic was embraced by the Arabic world and called Hindu Arabic numerals. So the Arabic world was instrumental in the passage of Indian arithmetic. Al-khwarizmi wrote a book on Hindu integer arithmetic which featured Brahmagupta's ancient laws of sign for positives and negatives. And based on what he learned from the Indians, al-khwarizmi then wrote a book on algebra. And we get the word algebra from one of the words in his book title, and we get the word algorithm from al-khwarizmi. So from the Arabic world, India's mathematical foundations made their way to North Africa, where Leonardo Pisano, also known as Fibonacci, mastered them. And then Leonardo Pisano then documented India's mathematical foundations involving Brahmagupta's definition of 0 as a number. And thus Europe came to understand Indian arithmetic. So the transmission of India's integer arithmetic went from India in the 7th century to the Arabic world in the 9th century, and then finally into Europe in the 13th century, which is how it developed into what we teach students today. So what we know about arithmetic ain't so. Every previous fact is false. India's definition of 0 never made it to either the ancient Arabic world or Europe. In the Arabic world, India's 0 only came to exist as a placeholder, not as the power tool to solve simple problems. Let's look at the evidence.